So for today's video we are going to be playing some like aggro, mid-range, mid-grow warrior. Trader Joe calls it mid-grow, though this isn't his list. This is probably closer to aggro. There's no one-drops other than Steel Scimitar, but everything else is a very low curve. It's kind of similar to the low curve version of Sorcerer that I have already put a video up of as well, so same premise, high value creatures, kind of a low curve. So the big idea behind this that I kind of wanted to test out this season was how powerful like really good 4-drops were before Sower of Revenge kicks in. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks fine. So essentially we're running both the new Bleak Coast Troll and Lumbering Ogrim with the hope of playing one of those before you play Sower, because those are big threats that require likely some form of hard removal.
Confound you!
Yeah, not much I can do. He's gonna get the trade. It's a good play.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Just give me a name.
We might end up just throwing you guys over here. Yeah, I think so.
I am ready to join. The circle. My destiny.
I think it's hard to pass up transforming two of them. I mean, he'll get the contract on the one side, which is a little bit annoying. But hopefully that means we can push a lot of damage on the other side. And then protect those bodies with a Sower. I say hopefully because there are a lot of things our opponent can do to muck that up for us. The bat being one of them. It is one of the things that this list is missing as you kind of take a look at it. Other than, you know, just trading in, there's not really a like series of removal options.
Do you not fear me, mortal? You should.
So they're definitely going to gain some health with the bat. Again, not a lot we can do about that. We did not get to play our Bleak Coast Troll before Sower, but I think instead of a high value 4-drop, 2 Circle Initiates transforming is basically the same thing. It's just split across 2 cards. So Leaf Lurker is problematic here. That would mean our opponent could eat 2 of our creatures while gaining 4 health. I don't think our opponent has a Leaf Lurker though, or I think that would have been the easy decision to play, right? So we're just kind of waiting to see what they do. So I guess I would say, how are you doing while we wait for our opponent to decide? Are you doing well? Are you having a good day? Filming this and then having people watch it asynchronously later means you could be having a good day and then rewatch it and have a bad day. Who knows? You could be watching this tomorrow. You could be watching this a year from now. I don't know. Regardless, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Gonna run it away. That. Oh. That took an awful long time for my opponent to decide what to do there. That was a really good prophecy for us, though.
I'll kill you where you stand.
A really good prophecy for us. We'll gladly get rid of the bat.
You will perish in pain.
So I know that we have this sower here as well, which makes me feel like we want to still play that. Yeah, I think you just secure it.
You should.
Unless they run like Earthbone Spinner or something, they don't likely run silence options. Yeah, that was just gonna seal it. Yeah, this is technically better saturation, but this is just gonna make him be stuck having to deal with it. And even if he only deals with one sower, anything that costs, you know, 3 or less, we could fill that lane and sacrifice it. So we were basically just trying to threaten as much damage as possible there. Again, as you're watching these videos, I started climbing way late this season because I was trying to avoid the bugs and dealing with my soul-crushing existential despair. Alright, we are going second against Battle Mage. Let's see how this goes. That's why I like all of my opponents for these past few videos. As good as Sower is, and with the ring it's even more tempting, we don't have any 2-drops. So I think it has to go back, which makes me really sad. If we had like 2-drop, 3-drop in Sower, like with the ring, that would be an instance where I would consider keeping Sower. Oh, okay, so he's like hyper aggro Battle Mage. It's a good top deck. This is going to be probably pretty pivotal in this matchup.
Confound
I smell the stench of the living.
We're going to do that. We'll let him give me a card before we
We'll see how
turn around and gain a ton of life. This does look like it's a Prophecy Battle Mage, though the Imp is non-traditional tech.
Close ranks, let nothing through. Found you.
We're just gonna go ahead and
Wrong
gain
place
a
for a
shit ton
midnight
of health here,
stroll.
knowing that we're gonna give him a card. The big reason I wanted to do this though is because of the presence of Lightning Bolt. So like if he'd hit a Lightning Bolt, this now is big enough to potentially survive. Him not going to contest that though is not a great sign. That means he likely has an Earthbone Spinner or something else to deal with it. Maybe a Bone Bow. I've seen a couple people running that. Yeah, there's the Earthbone. So that is maybe game winning. Like that's a really, really good play for my opponent.
Care to join me on the hunt?
Found you.
Now the hunt is
Prophecy number 2 is not good for us as well.
My arrows shall fly true. Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Committed to the face race, huh? It's an interesting strategy. Doesn't want to contest it all. I mean, I guess why would you when you hit prophecies on the first 2? And you had the Earthbone for our Healathon.
Fire!
Oh, and you have the Battle Mage? Yeah, that's game. Well, that is rather unfortunate.
My arrows shall fly true.
I mean, him hitting prophecies on the first 2 runes is not anything unheard of, obviously. Do we even have any outs? I guess theoretically
Wrong
we do.
place for a midnight stroll.
Found you.
Theoretically,
There's nowhere
if
they
we
can
hit
hide.
a Mortal Gatekeeper, we might not be dead, but we're likely dead. Yeah, the 2 runes turning into prophecies, obviously shitty, but you kind of have to expect that with Prophecy Battle Mage. The more soul-crushing thing was the Earthbone. If they don't have silence for the Barrow Stalker there, then we 100% win that, so it is what it is. 1 win, 1 loss. Not the end of the world. Yeah, I don't know what else we could have done differently there. I mean, maybe we could have chose to... I'm trying to think this through. Maybe instead we just don't break the first rune. We could have still Morkel Gatekeepered onto the Barrowstalker and used that to only swing for 4. But then you're risking, if he has the Lightning Bolt in hand, it's just going to die there. So, I don't know. I feel like in that instance, banking on him just not having the Earthbone is probably correct, because, you know, even if they run 3 copies of it, that's only 3 cards in the deck that are going to stop you at that point. So, unfortunate, but thanks for watching. As always, probably be putting out some more videos. I think I still got to play some games on Rage, Archer, and maybe some others, I don't know. But until next time, may you walk on warm sands.